I'm Emma, I'm 38, a working mum. Like everyone, my mornings are chaotic. I rush around getting ready, making breakfast, cleaning up, and then running for my train. No wonder rushing around, I tripped up. I hurt my right arm and put my back out quite badly. My GP signed me off for a couple of weeks and told me to rest. He said I needed physiotherapy, but there was a 4-week waiting list, which was devastating. Work said it was too soon to make a claim, but they'd make contact with Aviva and asked them to call me to see if they could help. I chatted to a lovely man called Adam, my rehabilitation case manager. His job was to see if he could help me get better and get back to work as soon as possible. So we went over my GP's advice, which wasn't much. Adam had dealt with lots of similar cases and had training on my sort of injuries. He was very sympathetic. He said there were no forms for me to fill in as he would do everything for me following our call. The following morning, Adam calls back. Aviva's team of clinical experts want to help with my recovery. He offered me counselling, but I said I was okay. It did make me feel better knowing he was trained in counselling though. He talked about their physiotherapy backup service and said he could make a referral for me to initially talk to a physiotherapist. Adam made the appointment and I was telephoned by the backup team within 2 hours. After talking to them, they arranged for me to be referred to a physiotherapist locally, as they knew I couldn't really drive. After my first appointment, Adam checked on me to see how it went. He said he'd also keep work up to date on my progress. A few weeks later, I was feeling a bit stronger, but my recovery was slow. I wanted to get back to work. I was climbing the walls, worrying about not getting paid. Adam said maybe I could start doing a couple of hours at a time, and he suggested that Carol, one of his rehabilitation visitors, come and see me. So I met with Carol to see how I was coping and discuss how I could return to work, at least part-time. We sat chatting about all the things that could pose a problem to me, like my journey to work, what sort of chair I have. What was great is that Carol then went off to talk through my concerns with work and make some recommendations to them. Work was really worried that coming back would hurt my recovery, so Aviva, or rather the lovely Carol, arranged for a functional capability assessment. That's where myself and a specialist looked at all the things I could do and what I should avoid. Work hired a temp, so I could go back to work slowly without pushing myself and causing myself more harm. Now, I'm back at work full-time. I was taken aback by how personal the whole experience was. Everyone always treated me like a person, not a number. Adam always kept checking on me, and everyone at every stage was concerned about what I thought or felt. Life is still chaotic, although I do try to take the mornings a bit slower now.